Perfect. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of Top 5 on the People's Podcast tonight. We're back we're starting off February with we're starting off March, with an amazing subject matter. We got our panelists back, and we're good to go. I'm just excited about Top 5. Yahweh, can you say what's up to everybody, please, bro?
What's going on, everybody? The OGs are back.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get straight into it.
Bike.
Y'all don't want to miss this. All right, next, Marvin, can you say what's up to everybody, bro?
Peace, love, blessings, and protections.
Great. Naima says peace, family. Peace, peace. All right, boom. All right, the first thing we're doing is top 5 TV shows that went too long. I really look forward to hearing everybody I have to say. And we got to put this on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who's showing us love on our YouTube family as well. All right, we're starting with you, Yahweh. What you got? Number 5.
Number 5, I got The Simpsons.
Okay.
Never really was a Simpsons fan. It just, I didn't understand it. But when I tell you that thing been on since I was born to now, that's too long. 31 years is way too long for a show to be running.
Yeah.
So The Simpsons for sure.
Listen, I fall asleep on The Simpsons every probably other night. Other than that, it's gonna be South Park or Family Guy, and I can't. And I agree. I'll start back at Simpsons season 2, Simpsons season 3, because the later seasons I don't know what's going on. I ain't complain about it, but I just like.
It's just weird.
I like Apu. They took Apu off. They took everything is like, man, what's going on? The voices are sounding different. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Mimi says peace and welcome back. Thank y'all. Thank you, Mimi. Let's go. Marvin, TV shows that went too long. Number 5. And let us know what y'all list is in the comments as well.
The Price is Right.
Marvin.
I don't want to hear it. I know it's a lot of people talk about some all but nothing. It's too long. Time to go.
The Price is Right still on?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know about
on.
it right now, but for the longest time it wasn't. It might still be on now.
I think it's still on.
Man, I stopped watching The Price is Right so long ago. That's what made me laugh. I'm like, I ain't know The Price is Right was still a thing. I was like,
yeah. Remember they even bought Drew Carey. Drew Carey was doing it for.
Yeah.
Man, we used to watch The Price is Right in college, my freshman year, and just be betting on like what their price is gonna be, betting like Hot Pockets and stuff. But okay, if you get close to that, it used to get real.
As I was saying, that's a big bet for a Hot Pocket, bro. That's my lunch.
It used to get real.
Yahweh, stop betting Hot Pockets.
We bet Hot Pockets. We bet everything, man. But I say we was broke in Wild College, man.
Mimi says Family Matters went too long. Naima says South Park. Naima was using any excuse to slander South Park. And then
I agree, though.
Do people still watch that show? And Mimi says Yahweh, it sounds like jail. It sounds like jail.
To the HBCU experience.
All right, so my number 5 is Martin. If Martin would have, I'm telling y'all, if Martin would have ended after season 2, like right after the proposal, right after the marriage and all of that, it'll be so much higher. But if you watch season 3, 4, Pam started coming out with twins, it just went too long. It would have stopped in its prime. It would have been like the most classic. It was like, why y'all still going? They can't be in the same room. They on cruises together. Like, what's going on? If it would have stopped earlier, it would have just made the Martin so much better. Martin great anyway, but the first 2 seasons is undeniable. But it's like season 3, season 4, Big Shirley's having more storylines. There's a lot going on. It's just like, nah, y'all went too long.
We wanted more Shirley, man. We wanted more Big Shirley, Josh.
Cole's hasn't, his character arc is developing. It's like
the only thing good about
Josh Madden, Cole was getting some scenes. Josh Madden, he had lines.
I'm like, why do I hear about Cole's like side stories? What's going on?
You just wanted Cole to be stupid. That was all. You just wanted Cole.
I'm just saying, it's like
we got a lot of celebrities in the latest shows. That was the only thing good about that came out of that.
Yeah, now they definitely had the cameos coming through. All right, let's go. Mimi's laughing at Big Shirley, and Naima was laughing. All right, number 4. Who you got, Yahweh? I mean, what do you got?
I got South Park. South Park was one of my favorite shows growing up, but then it's like they just kept going, and they still going to this day. South Park season 45. I'm like, nah, bro, we can't be on season 45 of South Park.
Listen,
like, at this point, how long are they gonna be in the 3rd grade, man?
Listen, the based off of how the writers are talking, it's gonna be a minute because they still talk about Meghan Markle, they talk about Kanye West. It's basically
it's like it just became like a mockery of pop culture at this time. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be around because they still talking. So it's like South Park gonna be around. All right, Marvin, what you got? Number 4.
I got The Simpsons, and I love The Simpsons, but come on now, they just going way too far. It should have been. It should have been over probably 10 seasons ago, but if not before that.
Listen, I'd rather have South Park keep going than The Simpsons because The Simpsons is kind of placating the cancel culture. They starting to add a little forced diversity. So it's like, hey, it's supposed to be controversial. Once they got rid of Apu, I kind of got a little mad. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm like, no.
Josh ain't like Apu was his favorite character.
No, because it's like, why are y'all doing it? Y'all doing it to like you're supposed to be the shocking show. You know what I'm saying? Like if they get rid of Quagmire on Family Guy, it's like, what you doing? Like that's his character, or Mr. Herbert
or Herbert the Pervert.
Yeah, it's like if this is the show, they just cancel it now.
I just told somebody that we need to cancel real stuff, not Pepe Le Pew, man. Come on.
They definitely want to cancel Pepe Le Pew.
They did. They said Pepe Le Pew was what? He was part of rape culture or something like that.
Come on, bro. Pepe Le Pew was the coolest. That's how you know they going too far, bro.
And it's Johnny Bravo. They trying to get rid of all of the dudes who was like trying to holler at the girls and stuff.
Cut it out, man. Johnny Bravo wasn't a danger to nobody but himself.
Yeah. Naima said Mari, that show was terrible for our community. Thank you, Naima, for Mari. Yes, Mari went too long.
Whoa. Maury can stay on as long as Maury Povich is alive. Like, wait.
Mari went too long. All right, my number 4, Game of Thrones. One of my favorite ones of all time. But that last season, so if you stop it right before the last season, whoa. I put it right with the Sopranos and stuff, but that last season kind of has a stain on it where it's like, you know what I mean?
Oh no, they should have stopped it. How many seasons was it, Josh?
6.
They should have stopped at season 4.
Season 4? You don't like season 5? You don't like the one lead? You ain't like season 5?
We got into it a little bit, but then we just stopped watching. It was like, okay, it's just too much at this point.
It's Game of Thrones, without that last season, whew, I'm telling y'all, it's hey, Aisha. Auntie Isha's on. Thank you, Aisha. We doing top 5 TV shows that went too long. Number 3, what you got, Yahweh?
Number 3, I have what is the name of it? It's just a Family Guy. Family Guy. It started out strong. They canceled it. It came back. It was even stronger, and they just kept going. It's to the point where I don't know what they're talking about on there either. Like,
so y'all don't like. So all my favorite cartoons, y'all don't like them.
No. I mean, so I outgrown Family Guy. But it's just like, man, the stuff that used to be funny, they don't even do that no more on Family Guy. It's mostly literally just Brian and Stewie adventures. That's all it is now at this point.
Everybody nervous about getting canceled. I'm telling y'all.
Except for South Park.
South Park. Marvin, what you got for number 3?
I got Seinfeld. Look, the next 2 is gonna piss Josh off.
Seinfeld, like, whoa, okay, Seinfeld was too long. All right,
half a season was too long, man.
Oh, see, you hated the show, period. Period. Okay, Aisha said Grey's Anatomy. Aisha, I want to agree with you, but I didn't watch past season 1, so I don't know. I'm gonna take your word for it.
I hear Grey's Anatomy is just too long.
I know it's been on forever, but okay, my number 3 is Power. The reason that
I thought about it. That's a good one.
The reason that Power became a joke is because of the last 1.5 seasons. If it was stopped before then, I'm telling you, people like, yo, Power, that's that. It's like, nah, they who shot him, who killed Ghost. It became silly versus the respect. At first, it was like, okay. You know
bro, when Ghost killed Charlie Murphy in the jail with that weight, right after Charlie Murphy passed away, and they still played that episode, I was like, oh man. Power that went too far. I think after Kendrick Lamar was on there, that's like peak Power with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, that was the best. That was one of the, that was probably the best season.
Yeah. All right, number 2, Yahweh, what you got?
I got Game of Thrones. I agree with everything you said, Josh. Like it got to the point where I didn't even finish it because it was like, this is weird now. Like, it's just like, I don't want to watch this no more. Once they started talking about Khaleesi more, I hated her storyline from jump. I was sick of her storyline. And they prolonged everything with Ned with the Stark family. Like, they could have did all that within like two seasons. All their drama could have been over with within 2 seasons. They went too long, already went blind. I was like, man, bro, I don't know what's going on in the show at this point.
I agree, Yahweh. And Mimi said she just like BMF. She can feel it going too far. I said, hey, Mimi, listen, let's give BMF one more. Let's see where it goes.
Let's hold on BMF. Just like BMF.
Because I want to see Big Meech. They still ain't brought no Tigers out. I ain't seen them win yet. I'm like, when is the big BMF like prime right now? Still the struggle, how they getting on. I need to see the BMF billboards. When is that coming in? All right, Marvin, what you got? Number 2.
Got Friends at number 2.
Of course you do. I should have made Martin number 1. If I knew y'all was going to attack all my shows, Martin.
Hey, look, I probably would agree with you, but Friends is right where it's gonna be at.
I can't argue with that one.
I mean, what you say? Like, all right. It's just the greatest show of all time. If you think it went too long,
here you go. We throw that greatest of all time thing out there.
I swear, especially with that, like I usually at least somewhat agree with you, but Friends, come on now.
If you rewatch it, I'm telling you, you'll be like, man, okay.
And the crazy thing is, the more I rewatch, the more I'm annoyed. Like, bro, why does Josh think this is
Marvin, if you ever have trouble like going to sleep or anything like that, and you cut on Friends, I guarantee you.
I'd rather watch Cheers than Friends. Put it like that.
I like Cheers too. I like Cheers too.
Because Cheers is equally as boring.
I like Cheers too. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Mimi said Friends is dry. She's with Marvin. Oh, now everybody Naeem said Marvin's coming for Josh's favorite show, and Friends isn't better than The Office. Okay, speaking of The Office, stay tuned, Naeem, for that. All right.
Here we go.
my number 2 is That 70s Show. One of my favorite shows of all time. Man, That 70s Show, Eric leaves, right? Like, remember, Eric leaves the show. They just had, like, the last 2 seasons. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's true.
What y'all doing? The main character's gone. They got some new dude with a long hair, like he trying to be Eric, but it ain't. What's happening right now? Like, no. If y'all stop right after Fez gives the dad the heart attack, and then Eric doesn't go to college, and they don't, like, right then, boom, all right, the show's over. They kept going.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
went way too long.
Once Hyde's black, like, y'all saying Hyde's black?
Yeah, I was about to say they was tripping with that too.
Hyde's black.
The palest dude on the show.
Yeah, Hyde's black, and his stepsister is a black woman, and it's the dad off of Sister, and that's his real dad, who's a bit. All right, are we pushing it? I'm gonna go with it because y'all want to go with it because I like the show, but we pushing.
Wait, you talking about that nigga dad was Ray?
Yeah, Ray was Hyde's dad, and he ran a record store.
He was related to Moesha.
Yeah. He married a record. I mean, he had a record store.
Yeah, see, I stopped watching that. I stopped watching once it got to that. I was like, nah, I can't.
All right, number 1, TV shows that went too long. What you got, Yahweh?
Josh, I know you don't watch this show. I don't know who watched this show. It's terrible. The Chi. Man, look. The first 2 seasons of The Chi was so good. It was so promising. It really felt like I only been to Chicago one time, but it felt like it was, it gave Chicago a little heart, a little soul. You get what I'm saying? They did a pretty good job of like highlighting Chicago outside of like the BS that they try to highlight, right? Man, when I tell you they tried to turn The Chi into they turned it into propaganda Atlanta type stuff. I was like, what in the hell is going on? Lena Waithe needs to stop. She needs to be fired from Showtime or Stars, whatever network that is. Too long. Once they kicked off Brandon, it was a wrap.
I watched like the first 3 episodes. I thought it was good, but it didn't keep my interest, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Nah, Josh, I'm telling you, you did not waste your time.
Listen,
you did not waste your time.
Aisha's being racist. She said Boy Meets World because they brought the random black girl for token diversity on here. Aisha, I don't know what that means.
Josh.
Naima said she agrees, Jabaldi, The Chi is an awful show. me now. And Mimi says that's true. It started out very good. Marvin, number one show that went too long.
Saturday Night Live.
That's a really good one. That's a great one.
That's definitely the number one. Please get Saturday Night Live off the air. We are sick of it.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
It's the only thing that's funny about Saturday Night Live, and I don't even watch it on Saturday Night Live. I watch the TikToks and the Instagrams. Is where the black dude and the white dude write jokes for each other. That's the only thing that I think that's funny. But I don't watch that live. I don't actually watch Saturday Night Live. I just watch those clips.
No, and then if you have somebody good doing a monologue, because every once in a while you have the Dave Chappelle's and stuff like that do monologues, and those are always super good. But bro, hey, if we could find a way to just put the monologues about it, everything else is trash.
I agree. The performance, because you can see somebody perform somewhere like it ain't. Yeah, Saturday Night Live gotta go.
It ain't buckwheat good no more. That was like
yes, Marvin, we know it's not buckwheat with Eddie Murphy. Naima said that's a good one, and then Aisha said all right, my number one is The Office. If it would have stopped right after Michael Scott left, perfect 10, greatest show. You can't say nothing about it. They want to keep going. They want to have Stanley getting tranquilized, pushing him down the stairs. I'm like some of the far-fetched stuff. Andy,
that season was pretty funny, John.
No, Andy goes crazy.
That was so funny stuff.
Like, what is happening? They had all these substitutes.
When Dwight once that took over the office.
That's what I'm saying. They got the substitute bosses on the show that didn't make sense. Will Ferrell comes in with the long hair. Jim Carrey can't. No. Michael Scott leaves the office. That's when I stopped watching. The moment he proposes to Holly, and that's it.
You didn't even see the last season, did you, John?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. They gonna show the cameraman. They show he's a real person. Now he's talking to Pam, trying to flirt. Like, come on, man.
That's hilarious. That's too funny, John. That's too
I'm like, you're showing the cameraman now. Like, come on, man. Like, they was running out of writers. I don't know what happened. Maybe Mila. I mean, what's her name? Mandy. I mean, the Indian. What's her name? Mindy.
Mindy, I forget her name.
The girl
Mindy Project.
Yeah, the Mindy Project. The girl who ruined the new Scooby-Doo. Her. Maybe she had too much input.
Josh, you just had to blame it on her. You just had to blame it.
She wrote Scooby-Doo. I saw what she did with Scooby-Doo, so I was like, nah, I can't trust her right no more. Naima says she doesn't really watch those episodes, and Mimi says America's Funniest Home Videos. Mimi, if that still comes on, that's definitely going to do.
It do. I think Russell Wilson is like the host of that shit or something now. I swear to God.
I used to love America's Funniest Home Videos. Who's got laughs from coast to coast? So let me show.
Yeah, what's Carlton? What's Carlton start hosting?
Yeah, Carlton.
It was over with.
Mimi says we have social media with dumb videos being posted daily. Absolutely. Boom. All right, let's go. All right, top 5 concerts. This is for all the concert goers and fans that you've never been to, but you felt like you were there or wanted to go there. All right, let's go. Number 5. What you got, Marvin?
Got Chris Brown. Every time you look at a Chris Breezy concert, and I know this inflated because the girls screaming like they crazy, but it still be lit, bro. His sets be lit. The dancers be lit. Like,
I agree. I wouldn't mind going to a Chris Brown concert. I mean, or felt like I was there. All right, y'all, what you got? Number 5.
Man, I told you this was hard for me, but I'm gonna go with just by default. What is the name of it? Beyonce Homecoming. I'm gonna go with that just because I feel like it was one of those concerts that you actually did feel like you were there because of how high profile it was and how they brought it to you. So I would go with that. I mean, just by default. By default, we're gonna put Beyonce at 5.
You can't go wrong with that. Naima and Mimi both said Usher, Vegas Residency, and Beyonce Homecoming. All right, boom. I can't go wrong with Usher and Beyonce. All right, my number 5, Hard Knock Life Tour. Yes, it's random, but this is DMX and Jay-Z in peak. Hard Knock Life was Jay-Z's number 1 selling album. DMX had 2 number 1s. Ja Rule them opened up for him.
Ja Rule.
That was peak Rockefeller. Like, this is DMX. This is Def Jam. Some prime stuff going on right now at the Hard Knock Life Tour.
Yeah.
And just watching the clips, I was like, okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I wish I could have been there for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that. Yeah, Method Man and Redman was on that tour. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a crazy tour. It was like, yo, okay. All right. It's Hard Knock Life, so you can't go wrong with that. All right, let's go. Number 4. Who you got, Marvin?
I got Janet Jackson.
Okay. Okay. It's any tour. Like that Velvet Rope.
Yeah, pretty well. Now I ain't gonna say any tour. The ones when she was doing Control and she had the suit on. That's the one you want to catch.
You can't go wrong with that. I think she deserves a movie and so much more credit because people can see how prime Janet Jackson was. Like,
no, I remember prime like that. Her prime was top tippity top.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with
you could put her prime up against pretty much anybody in it farewell.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can.
All right, Yahweh, what you got? Number 4.
All right, we're gonna go. How ghetto y'all want to get? How ghetto y'all want to get? We gonna
you act
go,
like we ain't used to this, Yahweh. You do this at least 2 or 3 times a show.
Hey, I already know we're gonna go T.I. birthday bash when he called out Lil Flip.
Okay, you can't go wrong with that.
I just felt like I was there when he called out Lil Flip. Lil Flip, real punk ass to the stage. I was like, oh man, where Lil Flip at? That was just a great moment in Southern rap history. Even though T.I. is a federal informant and stuff like that, it's all good. He knew nothing was gonna happen to him. That's why he called him out.
Now, can you please not attack the people behind me on the wall so I want to get the interview. T.I.
Hey, look, Josh, T.I. will piss you off. I'm
just saying he might come on here and explain himself. He might explain what Boosie meant.
We ain't the ones he need to explain himself to. We regular citizens. But say I don't care if you snitch.
Naeem was laughing. Mimi says all Janet. She agrees. All Janet Jackson concerts. Of course, you agree, Mimi. What Janet Jackson takes. All right, let's go. My number 4. Anger Management Tour. So let me tell y'all. So not only did Eminem have chainsaws and stuff like that, but Little John opened up for him, G Unit opened up for him, and then he had Papa Roach or some rock and roll stuff singing "Cut My Life into Pieces," all that boom boom, at the height of the Eminem prime. That's Eminem's prime, like the Eminem show, boom boom boom. But Little John opened up for Eminem and G Unit and stuff like. I don't know if y'all seen
that. That sound like a lit concert.
But I'm telling you,
it's kind of disrespectful to Lil Jon.
How? Like what is going on?
Come on, Papa Prime. Lil Jon had a much better career than 50 Cent. But I say he shouldn't be opening
like
up.
They had the Ferris wheel, Eminem coming out with the chainsaw and all of that. Like that's like, I literally felt like I should like, damn, I just didn't. I'm sure the concert tickets probably like $400 or something back in the day or something. But yeah. All right. Mimi says Yahweh doesn't like T.I., and then Naima says she has to YouTube that concert footage. Yep. Okay, but I don't know if she's being sarcastic or not. All right, let's go. Top 5 concerts you wish you never visit. I mean, you weren't there, but you felt like you were there by watching the footage. All right, number 3. Who you got, Marvin?
All right, this is gonna be a weird answer. Now I've been to a real Travis Scott concert, but Travis Scott had a whole concert on Fortnite, bro. They gave him a whole. Like 30, I think it was like 30 minutes. And the whole experience was so Travis Scott, bro. Like, I'm a huge Travis Scott fan. So I just tuned in to see if it was gonna be, cool. No, it was Travis Scott, bro. He made the video game come to life and it was a dope concert, bro. And to be that's the ultimate fantasy for any kid to be in a cartoon world doing whatever they want. So definitely.
Okay, so explain the concert. Okay, Marvin, explain it to us. So it was just an animated version of him, but it was really him performing.
Yeah. Like he did all his dopest songs, and like as your whoever your player is, you get sent to a world, and as he's performing, he's like different stuff's happening. Like you going through space, and he big, or you like traveling under the water, and he's in front of you singing the songs. So like it was so Travis Scott though. Like you could tell he put his all into his concert and he believed in the art, because to even think of something like that, and then to even do that, like most rappers are probably like, I'm not doing no Fortnite concert. And Travis Scott,
Travis Scott on some weirdo shit, but
okay, that's what I'm saying. See,
he got a bag for that though.
I'm not good at Fortnite. I tried to get into it. I wasn't good. It was embarrassing. I was losing to a kid, so it was kind of like a thing. So
whoop your ass, Josh.
And it was like build it. I was like, I can't build it. I was something going on. I'm like, just good.
Hey, Josh, you will love it now. They have a section for no bill, so you can just play regular now. And like this was all the old heads that be angry that the kids be building. Like now I can play.
I got destroyed so quick. I was like, I'm going back to Call of Duty. I'm going back to Call of Duty because ain't no way. Yeah. All right. Mimi says, I heard he gets real focused during his shows, doesn't pay attention. Mimi always was a slander. Travis Scott. All right, let's go. Yahweh, number 3.
Okay, so I definitely want to see Travis Scott, Astro World, Houston.
Okay.
But mostly I want to see all the stuff that from the promo, like all those mosh pits and stuff. But you know, I enjoy seeing white folks whip each other's asses every blue moon. You know, it's cool. It's cool to see them turn into niggas for once.
He has a lyric that says, I got him stage diving out the nosebleed. Bro, stage diving out the nosebleeds. That's what it make you feel like. Like I thought about it. I'm like, shut up. No, you doing too much, Travis. You almost got me. But
yeah, stage diving not.
Oh man, stop just saying you see, bro.
You know about that Marvin is kind of concerning, but it's okay.
Hey,
I'm just being real. That's how good the music is. That's how good the art is. It's real. I see people lose their mind now. All right. Number 3. I'm going with. Okay, hold on 1 second. Can't read my own handwriting. Oh, Glow in the Dark. The Glow in the Dark tour. That's why I was there, Josh.
You went. That's right. So Glow in the Dark, Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco, spaceship theme. Everybody turn the lights off. He got the glasses and the things across the thing.
Bro, I had the shades in that joint, everything. I thought I was Kanye West that night.
I said, is that when you brought out White Jesus?
Nah, that's Jesus. That's Jesus.
Oh, that's Jesus. Okay, got you.
Nah, I said, I should have been there, bro. I looked at it, I was like, I wanted to be, I was like, this is next level. It's in the dark with the lasers and shit. I was like, come on, bro. Like, Josh, what are you doing? But I'm not a concert dude, so I didn't go. But as a fan,
I got lucky. Somebody surprised me with tickets.
It's like Marvin, because I've never been to. I'm a Kanye West fan. I've never been to a concert, so it's like
I've been to 3. I seen Glow in the Dark. I seen Yeezus, and I seen The Life of Pablo. You know, I'm a real fan though. I'm
about to say The Life of Pablo. You on the thing hovering and stuff. Like, all right, you up there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go. Number 2. What you got, Marvin?
Number 2, I got Toby and Wigway.
Explain, please.
Oh yeah, that would be a crazy show.
Come on, bro. Like Toby and Wigway. First of all, like he's like Andre 3000 and Game had a baby. That's what.
Yeah, that's kind of blasphemous. That's cool.
I'm about to YouTube this. Toby and Wigway. You put me on, Mark. You put me on.
Yeah, man. Like his music is about the art, but he about his family and but at the same time he got. Just you'll hear air 2 bars or so a real gangster pop out, and then he'll go back and talk about his family, but he all about peace and love and family and making sure his family. He say he don't go nowhere without his family, bro. If they don't let him bring his family at a show, he will not go. He said so. Like and just think about. Yeah, bro. Listen to he got so many songs. Listen to Try Jesus. Write it down. I'm telling you, because that's gonna be a good one. Try Jesus.
Try Jesus. Don't try me.
Don't try me. Listen to Eat and Fi-Fi. FYE.
Yeah, Fi-Fi hard too.
Y'all put me on.
And his wife had the best part on Fi-Fi.
Bro, I think his wife Fat is the greatest female artist of all time already.
All right, you can choose it. That's all you doing right now.
I'm not though. I'm really not. I'm talking about based on how real they are and how real her lyrics are. Like it ain't. We always glorify the woman that's sex and everything. Them being the female rappers that make it, bro. She one that's again. It's all about family. It's all about getting ourselves out of the depths of hell, the mud. So like, I appreciate it.
Josh, you seeing them? They like it's this. He's an African dude. They always wear like these like
green
colored like
green.
I seen memes about it. I just never seen who they like. I never listened to their real music.
Bro, listen to the music. It's a little awkward like Andre 3000, but he Houston. He got a southern draw too, so it's dope.
Mimi said he's dope. She loves him and his wife. Really good energy. Okay, boom. Y'all put me on. All right, let's go. Yahweh, what you got? Number 2.
Number 2. Dang, I just had it too. Oh, the Kanye West where he what was the last album that he dropped? Donda, when
Donda.
he did the little stadium tour thing. He just gave out free tickets to everybody in Atlanta. And filming himself sleep in the Falcons locker room. I was there. I was there while Kanye was asleep, bro.
Yeah, that's a good. I didn't even think about that one. Damn, that's a good one.
Now that was a good one because he didn't say nothing. Like he literally executive produced the whole album in front of everybody.
Yeah,
I think that was the cool part about it. Like I'm not the biggest Kanye fan, but I respect like when you talk about the artistry and stuff. To sit there and really like he low-key took feedback from fans and stuff because people would say, hey, put this on the album, don't put this on the album. I like this song. And he did it. He actually did it.
He brought Jadakiss and them on because of what they did the verses last minute, brought them put them on, like y'all gonna be a part 2. I'm like, what is going on? Like you just put people on that.
That shit was hard.
Hey, DJ Khaled could never.
Yes, Marvin. Thank you for your DJ Khaled. All right, number 2. Apparently my music time period is just like the 2000s, like early is when I'm stuck with these concerts. But Woodstock 99, DMX. It's just I feel like I was there. It's something I would never want to go to and all that. But I felt like when I watched that concert on thing, I was like, I've been there. Like I'm like, look at the people.
Yeah. You saying that man? They said he performed in front of half of the world.
Yeah, like DMX is on stage.
He really did.
The red overalls, killing it with the Timbs. No shirt on, like, what's up? Got the whole crowd rocking. And every time I watch the YouTube, I'm like, I'm right there. He did. If y'all watch the whole thing, they knew the words to everything but the prayer. I was like, all right, bro, DMX, you the biggest artist at this time. You killing it, bro. Like,
yeah.
Shout out to the Woodstock. Yeah, he was really next level. All right, Marvin, number 1, what you got?
I got Michael Jackson. And I got 2 actually. The one where he came out and this is a concert where he did this, where he came out and he just stood for a minute and didn't move. And they was falling out and literally fainting, bro. I don't think people realize how big of a star Michael Jackson was. Like there will never be another because people don't fall out for people, bro. People don't faint and reach and cry and sob the whole show just because they seeing this man. And then the Super Bowl joint that he did where I don't know if it was real, but you know, he went up on a Jumbotron. Yeah. I'm gonna say they made it happen. I'm gonna say they made it happen. Because that's Michael Jackson. I'm gonna believe that he actually somehow figured out a way to make that happen.
All right, you can't get on Mike. All right, let's get on. We coming. Aisha said last year Super Bowl halftime, she felt like she was there. Naima said MJ and Beyonce, Coachella. Mimi says yeah, that he has no equal and never will. Okay, everybody loves Michael Jackson. We got it. Yahweh, what's your number 1?
Man, I got a 1A and a 1B. I got a tie. I don't know. Josh, you can attest this. I don't never have no ties on my
okay. Let's see what
I got a tie. One of them is actually a versus. And that is the Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy versus.
Okay, I
wish I really could have been there, being as big of a Gucci Mane fan as I am, and as much as I respect Young Jeezy's musical catalog, I really wish that I could have been there to hear him say, "I'm smoking on Pookie Loc tonight." Like that was a classic. But my 1A, it has to be Kanye West, Yeezy season, whatever it was when he what was it? When he dropped the if Young Metro don't trust you.
Madison Square Garden.
Man,
that was a Life of Pablo. That was Life of Pablo.
He did that.
I was there. That whole concert was all Kanye concerts are insane though. He's like Travis Scott is like a poor man's Kanye West for real. But they still neck and neck though. It ain't like
I don't know about neck and neck. You pushing them with neck and neck.
I'm about to say I don't know.
Nah, bro, they for real.
Kanye, that's one of the most iconic moments in rap.
He said when he asked Young Thug could he plug the auxiliary cord into the thing.
Yeah, that right there is one of the most iconic. That is like if we talk about concert, that's Kanye West's most iconic moment at a show. Like he literally like DJ'd the whole show and like flexed on y'all. Basically, it was hard.
And whatchamacallit was modeling
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty was
This is like Lil Yachty when nobody knew who he was. He's just a Tito hair boy.
Yeah.
Hard. And then he called Young Metro then he had the nerve to call Young Metro to premiere the song. That nigga ain't even heard the song yet.
Yeah. That's
hard.
You can't go wrong with that. All right, let's go. Mimi said that was a dangerous place to be already. Okay, here we go. So
number one, I love danger.
Listen, number one, I know it because of Michael Jackson fan, but Motown 25. Michael Jackson, first time doing the moonwalk, is still one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest things that I've seen because it was just like, especially because the movie made it so much better. He about to show off in front of his family, first time leaving the brothers and all of that. He performed, put the glove on, boom, boom, boom. The moonwalk was born. It's Michael Jackson.
That's his most iconic moment. That's for sure. Like, his most iconic.
Like, it's Mike. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with Michael Jackson. All right, boom. All right, thank you.
You just made me get one of my coming of age movies and replace it with moonwalk. I was doing that as you was talking.
Listen, okay, somebody said, don't forget Michael Jackson performance at the Boy Scouts. All right, let's go. Number 5.
Josh, only you said Josh got a burner account. He be reading his
top 5.
Josh, we ain't gonna let that slide. Talk about
top 5.
That's wild.
Top 5 coming of age movies.
The Cub Scouts, Josh. What's wrong?
Oh man? God, man, what is going on in my comments today?
No, what's going on in your head, Josh?
He said Joshua. Me said Joshua. Y'all see the people commenting. Y'all mad because I repeat. They mad because I read their comments. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my goodness. All right, Yahweh. Top 5 coming of age movies. I'm sure women all gonna have the same one. See what I gotta do? Sister Act, Color Purple, whatever women want. All right, Mean Girls. All right, top 5 coming of age movies. Number 5. What you got, Yahweh?
I got The Notebook at number 5.
Okay, you can't go wrong with The Notebook.
I got The Notebook at number 5. The Notebook it wasn't gonna make my list at first, but then I thought about it. It's definitely a coming of age story.
Yeah, because I sat down with the deepest disdain to watch the movie, and by the end of it, I was like,
it's one of the it's probably the best love movie, like romantic movie of all time.
It's not even close.
Yeah, and it's for sure one of the best character development in coming of age stories of all time.
You can't go wrong with it. Noah became a man before our eyes. Mimi said Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Go ahead. Mimi loves that movie. Yeah, Sisterhood and all that good stuff. Can't go wrong with coming of age. All right, Marvin, what you got? Number 5.
I had Superbad, but I replaced it with The Moonwalker. And my list gonna be weird, but hey.
Okay, so you're gonna Moonwalker with the rabbit, Michael Jackson the rabbit.
Yeah, bro.
What was he? Where was the coming of age at? Right, Marvin.
Hey, okay, it's my list. It's gonna be weird, but this is coming of age to me. Look, coming of age to me.
I just seen Moonwalker for the first time like 3 weeks ago, and I was thoroughly confused. I want to know where was the coming of age.
And look, we don't care. He danced so good, we don't care about all the other stuff.
Marvin didn't even do the homework. Right?
Aisha said, did somebody check on the rabbit in that movie? I don't know what that means.
Josh.
Naima said Marvin, but the ... Aisha said where the heart is. I don't know what that is, Aisha, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Where the heart is.
She just asked where the rabbit is according to
That's what I'm saying. Now she just said, did somebody check on the rabbit after that movie? I don't know what that means. All right. So my number 5 is The Breakfast Club. Not to be with the morning show, but where they got the name from. The Breakfast Club is one of those movies. If y'all put it on, it's kind of like, let me just see what it is. And then you watch it, you be like, man, y'all really came together at the end, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of matured right before our eyes, and and they went off, everybody went off to their ways after high school. Boom. All right, number 4. What you got, Yahweh?
As a former baseball player, I really love The Sandlot. The Sandlot was a coming of age story. Really good one. Just like anybody who played baseball can appreciate everything about The Sandlot. Just them just coming together, like you said, one accord, seeing them grow up into adults, and Benny being in a major leagues playing for the Dodgers, and old Square Boy being the actual like commentator and announcer and stuff. It was all cool. So
yes, you can't understand like every year on ESPN and Sports Center, they're gonna play them all coming together and Killing Me Smalls and doing all of the same stuff. And when they all do it, so it happens. I'm not big into baseball, but I see the impact that it has on people. So I get it.
Oh, it's to the point where they have a Sandlot Day, where they like
it's crazy.
They try to dress like the Sandlot and stuff like that during the games. It's cool.
Yes, everybody talks about the Sandlot. Mimi says My Girl, because Macaulay Culkin got stung by a bee. Mimi, I don't know what that means. Aisha says Where the Heart Is Ashley Judd, Natalie Portman when she had the baby. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was the name of it. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know that was the name. All right, let's go.
Macaulay Culkin got altered by that bee.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Macaulay Culkin with the bee thing in that movie. All right, Marvin, number 4. What you got?
I had Project X, but I replaced it with what's the movie with Remember the Titans?
Okay, I was about to say Marvin. Okay, there we go. Redeem yourself, brother.
That's good. When you can't remember that.
Hey, look, I told you it's my list. I was that close to putting it, but you know.
Hey, nah, you can't go wrong with the Titans.
Remember the Titans is a good one.
But one of the best football. I think it is the best football movie to me.
Yeah.
Nina says Love and Basketball for sure. Everybody loves Love and Basketball. Great coming of age movie. Shout out to Tyra Banks because everybody forgets how wrong everybody did Tyra Banks in that movie. But all right, whatever. I'll take the rest. All right, number 4, The Wood. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Hang, macking, chilling, hang. You know what I'm saying? Suck, never chew, all of that. Anybody got no love for The Wood? Number 4.
No, The Wood for sure. That's my movie.
The Wood's on my list. It's a little higher though.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying The Wood. Like, what we saying? Like, that was homecoming. That was prom. That was spring. That was all the dances. You can't go wrong with The Wood. Like, literally, when I was going to school dances, I was like The Wood. It's like The Wood. All right. Aisha says Remember the Titans is a great movie, and Mimi says The Wood is excellent. Boom. All right, number 3. What you got, Evan?
Number 3, I have Love and Basketball.
Okay, yeah, you're on Love and Basketball. You're not gonna give no explanation?
Nope. It's just Love and Basketball. Everybody knows the movie. I'll sound like a broken record if I just, Quincy played basketball. Quincy put me up. Monica played basketball as well. She didn't want to. She didn't. Her college didn't want her for real. But some girl got pregnant. Like no.
Aisha said The Wood is very good. Mimi says a Cinderella Story. Okay, these are all great movies I would not have thought about for sure. I keep telling y'all because it really irks me that I did not get the Crenshaw jersey before everybody else got them. Everybody started getting the Love and Basketball jerseys before I can get one, so now I can't get it because I'm gonna follow her. But I really wanted one. I thought that was so cool. I thought that was like a McCall jersey. Like it's cool as hell.
Hey Josh, you can get the LeBron James Crenshaw jersey, like the Nipsey Hussle. Okay, no,
that's what I'm saying. No.
So that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna get the Nipsey. You know.
No, not the Nipsey one. I need just a regular. I need LeBron high school, the Irish. Maybe if somebody else ain't already got it, then I might pull it off. All right, Marvin, what you got? Number 3.
I got the Avengers.
Okay, would you like to explain coming there? You saying like the whole series? Like,
man, really the whole series, but even just Endgame, like
Endgame. That's coming to age. That's coming to age for sure. Yeah, coming to the end of the age.
What are they coming to?
Hey, I told you it's my list.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one though. Endgame. I mean, he does get old. Captain America does get old as hell and shit.
Yeah, that's the epitome of coming to age. He got old.
Listen, let me tell y'all, I'm super late, and Aisha and all y'all people who love comedy, I just saw Tropic Thunder for the first time last night, and I felt left out because I was laughing all last night, but nobody told me to put me on to the movie, so I'm just late.
I'm shocked as hell, Josh, that you ain't never seen racist ass Tropic.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, it wasn't my thing, but it was a controversy. I was like, let me see if it's working. I'm watching. I'm like, Robert Downey Jr. He's pretty clean. He's playing.
Robert Downey Jr. over here looking like damn Michael Keegan, whatever his name is.
I laughed so hard last night. I'm telling you, I laughed from beginning to end because I was like, I never had no desire to see it. I was like, that's pretty funny. Ben Stiller pissed me off, but Robert Downey Jr. did a good job.
He always is. He's just overly corny. Like Robert Downey Jr. is perfectly corny, and Ben Stiller is just like, really, come on, bro.
Yeah, he made me mad. That's the only movie where he was like, I felt like he was unlikable. Because I like Robert. I mean, I like Ben Stiller, but like, yeah, I was like, I don't like your character in this movie. You really pissed me off. Marvin, Aisha doesn't agree with you, Marvin, on that. She said Star Wars: A New Hope. Oh, she's so smug when she puts Star Wars: A New Hope. Girl, thank you for saying the whole thing. All right, listen. All right, number 3, Marvin. Did you do number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, my number 3 is American Pie. Speaking of high school, what are we talking about? I mean, this is a coming of age. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen American Pie, but it's a great movie, and it was very relatable. And it was like prom, what everybody gonna do before you go away to prom, and everybody had one mission, which is to find their one true love for prom. All right. So number 2, which
somebody found Stifler's mom. Never forget that. Somebody found Stifler's mom.
Somebody found Stifler's mom. All right, number 2, what you got, y'all?
I got The Wood. I mean, once again, one of the probably the greatest coming of age Black story, in my opinion. Like, nobody can redo that. Nobody can duplicate it. It's gonna be really hard to really do. I think the closest thing to it, honestly, is something like ATL, but it's not really even on that level. But it's the closest thing, like, within that genre that you get what I'm saying, that coming to age type. But I mean, like you said, macking, hanging, like suck, never chew, pause, like all this stuff. I'm just saying.
The predicting of the Chronic album, like without being corny about it, like anytime somebody made an album about smoking weed, it's like, okay, we get it. Yeah, you get The Wood is like, I pretty much know almost every word to The Wood.
Miss Hughes, what page 15 on?
Exactly.
That's how
Mimi says Clueless. Okay, I forgot about Clueless. I didn't think about that. Can't go wrong Clueless. Shout out to the Black dude in Clueless, Dion or whatever, who everybody hates in real life now for some reason from Scrubs. But I like
Josh, you're the only person that like Petey, man.
That's what I'm saying. I like him. I think he's a good actor. Nobody gives him love. He was in Sugar Hill, like one of my favorite movies. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was also in Way to Excel.
I'm just saying, nobody give him credit. Like, he's a good. People like Petey from River of the Titans. Yeah,
no. Hey, Next Day L was his best movie.
So I haven't seen that since the first.
Yeah, Marvin, you on the road tonight.
I ain't seen it since the first day it came out, so I can't even speak. I didn't know he was in it. Marvin, what you got for number 2?
I got Crash.
Okay. Marvin's going
with that's a reflection movie. That ain't no.
Marvin's going deep. Okay, Marvin's going deep. All right. My number 2, Superbad. One of the funniest movies of all time. I laugh every time I see it. McLovin. It's I ain't gonna say it's a standard because it's my number 2, but it's close to being the standard. It's a standard for me for comedy, coming of age. Superbad, bro. Everything you need. Best friends. Who would have thought that one of them would grow up and get married to Lauren London, 10 years later or something, you know what I'm saying, in the movie. Like,
yeah, that's wild. That's kind of crazy.
That movie was weird, but it was decent.
What, Superbad or the one with Lauren London?
The one with Lauren London.
Okay. I was waiting for everybody was attacking it on social media. I was like, I wonder what Marvin think about that. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny.
I appreciated it for the art, but I thought it was cringeworthy the whole time.
So you didn't think it was funny? Then play basketball.
I thought there was like a couple of funny parts, but it was more like, oh no, don't say that. No, you can't. No.
I think y'all would
appreciate on the basketball court was kind of crazy.
Y'all would appreciate it more if y'all knew that y'all liked Elaine from Seinfeld, but because y'all don't like Seinfeld, then y'all don't care that Elaine was the mom.
Yeah, Josh gonna plug Seinfeld, man.
She's the mother.
Josh supposed to get royalty checks or something.
My words, boss. So I'm literally watching Seinfeld in between the shows. I'm rewatching it. I think it's funny. Mimi says 10 things I hate about you. That's a good one. This is my favorite type of film. If you can't tell, love a good coming of age story. Absolutely. Naima was wondering about Marvin's last list, and then Mimi said that's a good one. Boom. All right, number 1. Let's get into it. Countdown, Yahweh. What you got?
I mean, we talking about the standard. We talking about the greatest movie of all time, in my opinion. And I mean, it's hands down, Forrest Gump.
I did not think about Forrest Gump.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Yeah, I was going
Without
to.
a doubt.
I did not think about Forrest Gump.
Without a doubt. I mean, you want to talk about coming of age, like
That's a good one.
Just like you said, like the struggle that he went through, everything that he's seen. I mean, football player, Alabama, war hero, have a nice day, Bubba Shrimp,
meeting with the Black Panthers.
Meeting with the Black Panthers. I mean, come on now, that's real. Elvis, Chet Hanks' daddy's a real one, man.
Yeah.
He's a real one.
That's one of the saddest movies of all time, but I give you credit. It's also one of the greatest movies of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think I can sit through Lieutenant Dan and shit. Like, no, I'll turn it off.
I was going to make a Roots joke right then as my number one, but
we
just ended Black History Month.
You want to go Roots? Now,
I got Roots jokes for days, Josh. How do you get a leg up on the white man? No, okay.
That's what we doing?
Josh, I got them in my back pocket. I wrote a couple of them down.
The fact that y'all making Roots jokes, my goodness. Somebody said Marvin was the only one. Marvin's list is the only official list because he said Michael Jackson and had coming of age story for Michael Jackson moonwalk. Okay, I'm not engaging with y'all.
Marvin, who was that?
Marvin,
no, Josh made that one up. Right,
Marvin, what's your number one?
My number one is Black Panther.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
I ain't thinking about
nobody want to say it, but man, T'Challa was a hoe. Nobody want to say it.
I like Killmonger, but I support T'Challa, but I like Killmonger. I'm more Killmonger side.
T'Challa was a punk, man. T'Challa.
I like Killmonger.
We need to come together and give the vibranium to get that shit out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that, man.
That just proved you a bad boy because T'Challa was doing what was right, man.
Michael B. Jordan was doing the Lord's work, Marvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Killmonger is like one of my favorite villains of all time. Like literally, like that character, like that's solidified. So I can't. But you're right, Marvin. You're right though. T'Challa is the. You're right though. You know what I'm saying?
He was the one who kept his mind. He's like, man, if we just being who they are, if we do what Killmonger's doing. So, of course, my soul was with Killmonger. I kind of hope he succeed Loki too. But when you think about the mind and how you're supposed to move, it was T'Challa, bro.
No, you're right. That's what. Listen. I ain't. I'm just telling y'all, Killmonger.
T'Challa's a sucker. It's a sucker.
Mimi says, "Bring it on," and then Naima. And not bring it on like fight, bring it on the movie. And then Naima and Mimi are laughing. All right, my number one, the movie that my sisters keep talking about all the time, but it goes by the name of Sleepers. You all should watch it as soon as possible. It is one of the greatest brotherhood movies of all time. Literally. It is a movie where you talking about coming of age. You're talking about from growing up from young boys to grown men and love story.
Did they rob a bank?
No, they did not rob a bank.
Do they kill people?
Absolutely.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, they kill people. Oh no, so it's a revenge story. It's a killing going on. One of them becomes lawyers. Two of them is in the game. Yeah, but it's
this is Boys in the Hood.
But the cast is star-studded. Brad Pitt, Robert De Niro, the black dude. I was gonna say Naima's gonna know him. The black dude from Wait to Excel, who was doing the little dance before Lila Rashawn. What
was he doing? What was he doing, John?
Yeah, you know.
Hey.
He's cool in this movie though. He's cool in this movie. King Benny, Jay-Z sampled this movie on one of his songs of Volume 1.
Ice Cube, Cuban Jr.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, you seen this movie? Talking about four friends, talking about coming of age. Shit, nigga, it's a brotherhood movie, yeah, nigga.
I gotta see it. What's the name of it? You said Sleepers?
Yeah, Naima said she still hasn't seen it. Aisha says she can't watch Sleepers again. Saddest movie ever. Aisha, you gotta be so dramatic.
Yeah, saddest movie ever?
It's
you must never say. You want to see a sad movie? Watch Mississippi Down. If you want to be depressed, you want to be setting up. Josh, I know you will never watch it, Josh. But Aisha, if you watch a sad movie, Mississippi Down is the one for you.
Listen,
the way they did Little Saint in that movie, you know that never mind.
Listen, Sleepers is an emotional roller coaster, but at the end, come on, man. Robert De Niro is my favorite actor, and it's like he really played himself because he wasn't a gangster. He was a priest, and it was just like damn. Like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. You did a good job. Father Bobby was that dude in this movie.
Father Bobby.
Okay, listen. 96.
I got a top 5 name for next week. Father Bobby.
Thank you. Y'all always on a roll. All right, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Top 5. This is our time right now. 7:00 on Sundays. Thank you, Yahweh and Marvin, for holding it down. All right, Yahweh, say goodbye to everybody, please.
It's been real, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. The OG's back.
For sure. We had a woman that was gonna be the other slot. She canceled last minute, said something coming up. You know, women be shopping. So
Women, y'all about to say, you know, women be shopping.
Also, I want to hear what y'all thoughts are on Chris Rock. After y'all see it, let me know so we can talk about it. Marvin, go ahead and give us our good word, man.
All right. I know because I've been going through it. Like, it's a lot of us that's going through it. And what we have to do right now is really do the things that keep you in a positive mindset, whatever that is. And for me, it's knowing that I see my brothers and sisters struggling just as I am, but everybody's still going. So like the fact that everybody else ain't quitting for me is enough for me not to quit. And I know that might sound cliche or lame to some people, but that's for me personally. But do whatever you need to do to keep a positive mind, because we always go through it. That's life. I mean, if anybody even the rich people are that, and that's another thing. We think money solves problems. It ain't true. Think about all the people that got money. Them people are miserable, man. Like, so life is happening to everybody, but just do whatever you need to do to keep in a positive mindset, whatever that is.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Marvin. That's a word. Marvin, watch Chris Rock on Netflix to help you smile.
I've been meaning to. I'm glad you reminded me. I've been meaning to.
I want to hear everybody's thoughts. All right. Boom. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off for People's Podcast. Boom. Thank y'all. Can't wait to put this on YouTube. Marvin Yahweh had a great list today, but nobody topped the dude in the comments talking about Michael Jackson and the Boy Scouts. All right. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's kind of wild, Josh.